Hello everyone. Right now, as you watch this video, I want you to ask yourself a question. What is my purpose in life? What is my purpose in life? What gives me inspiration? And what am I feeling when I wake up every morning? To be inspired is to have thoughts and ideas and energy which projects you in a certain way. It frees you of feeling anxiety, fear, and self-doubt. That's what inspiration is. And what about motivation? Motivation is a desire to do something, to create something, to experience something. It catches your imagination. When we feel motivated and when we feel inspired, a new energy arises. And this energy has something to do with how we define ourselves. How we define ourselves in terms of our true nature and not our social conditioning or what we've been taught or the rules that we accept. As individuals, many of us put ourselves in cages, and we have these bars and they constrict us and we don't know quite how to get out of it. This is where dynamic awareness coaching comes into play. I'm Dr. Barry Cooney here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I do awareness coaching both on site here in my office in Santa Fe and on the internet. What I discover is this, that when you have an opportunity to really release yourself from the social conditioning that brings about dead rituals that you carry out, not with only yourself, but with your friends or your mate or whatever. When we can break those barriers and when we're able to access elements of our true nature, we just soar as individuals. We become energized, creative, and perhaps even divinely inspired. When I made the transition from being a regular therapist years ago at a teaching hospital in Philadelphia and evolved and started looking at the way energy comes out in an individual, I've discovered that most of us are really constricted. And we live in cages that are imposed upon us by forces that we neither understand nor can effectively govern. That's why I call myself a coach these days. It's not a process. Coaching is not a process that is a negotiating process. It's not a process of bargaining or mediating some kind of reality for you. It's a process that involves your own awakening to your own energy, to your own higher level of awareness that goes beyond the normal ego-based self that governs most of our lives. If you're interested in doing this kind of work with me, I want to speak to you. I want to find out in some way where you're at in terms of seeking a higher vision, moving to a level of consciousness which allows you to see the world and everything around you with new eyes. It's so exciting and it's so readily available. it hasn't taken me a short period of time to get to this point. After traveling and doing work, my own personal inner work, traveling to India, reading about esoteric knowledge and whatnot, I realized that most of the socially conditioned values that we buy into today are forms of entrapment. And I want to assist you and work with you in reaching new levels of conscious awareness. So here's what to do. Call me wherever you are around the country, because I do work on the internet. I see people from all over the United States, and we're getting into Canada and Europe too. So call me, 505-220-6657. You can go to my website if you like, barrycooney.com. The important thing is to come alive. Awaken yourself to new possibilities and new levels of creative expression, confidence, and awareness of self. So, sending you lots of open heart and quiet mind. I'd love to work with you. Take care. Have a great day. Many blessings. Bye now.